Two shocking diagnoses are revealed in the fall finale of Grey's Anatomy, raising concerns about the future of two well-known cast members. Spoiler alert, the narrative contains information regarding Grey's Anatomy's Season 22 Episode 6, When I Crash. Grey's Anatomy Season 22's fall finale, When I Crash, which aired on November 13, 2025, was a tumultuous and poignant show that concluded with multiple significant cliffhangers. Key plot points. The health crisis of Jo Wilson. At 33 weeks, Jo has early labor symptoms. She has peripartum cardiomyopathy, a weakened heart muscle, according to Winston Diagnoses. An emergency C-section is the only choice when her condition deteriorates despite initial attempts at medication. Jo's life is in jeopardy as Winston performs the C-section, leaving the episode on a suspenseful note. Richard Webber's diagnosis. At the conclusion of the episode, a distressed Richard tells Bailey that he has cancer after arguing with her over patient care and her program throughout the whole episode. His own anxiety and diagnosis caused him to act erratically throughout the day, including pushing to save patients against medical odds. Bus disaster turmoil. Just outside Grey Sloan Memorial, a devastating bus disaster results in numerous casualties and turmoil in the emergency room. Owen and Teddy. Teddy must perform a risky rescue operation after the bus disaster in order to free Maisie, a trapped woman, by crawling beneath the unstable vehicle. Owen and Teddy realize they still love each other despite not being ready for a reconciliation as a result of the tough scenario. Afterwards, Nora, Owen's short-term girlfriend, ends their relationship, citing a conflict stemming from her involvement with Teddy's medical needs. Dr. Taryn Helm, one of the interns, returns from France. A nonverbal autistic kid is treated by Simone and Bryant, with Bryant demonstrating a great deal of empathy and establishing a connection with the patient. After Trey. Throughout the episode, Miranda Bailey, Chandra Wilson, and Richard Webber, James Pickens Jr., argue about patient care, especially when it comes to a bus crash victim that he pushes the team to save against all odds. In the last moments, he reveals to a surprised Bailey that he has cancer and has been waiting for biopsy results, which explains his unpredictable and emotionally charged conduct. The Teddy/Owen drama and the bus crash. The hospital is in disarray after a huge bus crash occurs just outside Grey Sloan Memorial. Teddy Altman, Kim Raver, saves Maisie, a captive woman, by climbing under the shaky bus and coming out unscathed. Teddy and Owen Hunt had a heart-to-heart due to the high-stakes scenario. Kevin McKidd, who encountered Owen awkwardly earlier in the episode when Teddy discovered him at his trailer with his new girlfriend, Nora, Floriana Lima. They agree not to rush reunion, even though they acknowledge their complicated emotions. Afterwards, Nora breaks up with Owen because she believes that her medical needs, which Teddy is uniquely qualified to handle, are interfering too much with their relationship. Relationships and storylines for interns. Brian/Wes and Simone, Wes, Trevor Jackson, and Simone, Alexis Floyd, collaborate to cure a youngster with autism who is nonverbal. Simone is impressed by Wes's ability to relate to the patient and sees a new, sympathetic side of him. Dr. Kavita Mohanty, Anita Kalathara, a rookie plastic surgeon, and Benson, Blue, Kwan, Harry Shum Jr., succumb to their evident attraction, kissing each other in an elevator that Blue uses the sex button to stop. Lucas and Danny, new intern Danny Spencer, Jade Pettijohn, and Lucas Adams, Nico Taro, collaborate to vacuum a challenging wound. Danny eventually gets a slot in a highly sought-after operation after Lucas commends her perseverance to Dr. Mohanty. Return of Taryn Helm. Returning from the south of France, Dr. Taryn Helm, J.C. Elliott, makes her first appearance of the S. At first, that didn't seem frightening because Winston clarified that the illness could be managed with tablets or a cardiac pump to extend the fetus's developmental period. But the medication didn't work, and Jo and her infants crashed during what should have been a standard surgery to place a pump in the operating room. Winston had to conduct his first C-section since medical school since, for whatever reason, there were no OB/GYN doctors available. There's no pressure. We won't know how he did until January 7th. The season opener of Grey's Anatomy, which is renowned for its dramatic cliffhangers, featured Monica, Natalie Morales, the first Doctor to die this season. According to Deadline, Pickens Jr. and Luddington are both regulars in the series and are scheduled to appear in 14 of. There is no sign that any of the 18 episodes of Grey's Anatomy this season will end early. They both portray popular personalities. Showrunner Meg Marinis revealed in an interview after the season 22 premiere that Jo and Link's baby will be born this season, indicating a live birth. Additionally, she acknowledged that nobody wants those two unborn girls to be fatherless, which would also apply to them being left without a mother, following the season 21 finale that put Link's life in jeopardy. In the meanwhile, Pickens Jr. is a member of the original cast of Grey's and appears on the season 22 key art with Wilson and Ellen Pompeo. He is not leaving for the foreseeable future. Several people on the show have been dealing with cancer, such as Richard's wife Catherine, Debbie Allen, who has been fighting the illness for a long time. Teddy, who appeared to be seconds away from being crushed in the ads, was completely okay as Jo and Richard faced potentially fatal circumstances in the finale. After stabilizing the woman trapped beneath the bus, she emerged unharmed. By the way, she also survived. Owen's second affair with his childhood friend Nora, Floriana Lima, did not survive. Jules, her pact partner, is struggling to keep the blinders on as well. The two had made a commitment to concentrate on work and avoid getting sidetracked by romance. Winston accepted her invitation to have drinks with the group. Grey's keeps pushing the HR violating relationship between the two, as Kwan and Kavita have now joined them in the matching group with a problematic power dynamic. Other events include the return of new intern Danny, recurring guest actress Jade Pettijohn, following her unforgettable first day in the season premiere, and Harrison, played by recurring co-star Anton Starkman, who is beginning to garner attention with more lines in significant moments. In the fall finale, he was requested to declare the crash victim dead. This season, Helm, J.C. Elliott, also made her eagerly anticipated debut. Many viewers were unprepared as Grey's Anatomy concluded its autumnal run. One person commented, "How are we at the fall finale already?" beneath one of the episode's teasers. Another person questioned, "The show just returned. What do you mean fall finale?" The days of 22-episode seasons, when programs like Grey's Anatomy ran original episodes into mid-December, including Thanksgiving and Christmas episodes, are long gone. Even earlier, on October 28, the fall finale of fellow ABC soap High Potential, which, like Grey's, is producing 18 episodes this season, aired. The good news is that all ABC fall scripted programs will return in early January rather than late February or early March as per broadcast history. Grey's next.